And we are live. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Monday Massacre.
It's stinky.
We got fucking Young J 2525 and Kobe
Aye.
Sang. So the fucking video game awards were last night or this past weekend, and
Ow.
oh my fucking damn, dude, the Titans for Titanfall were absolutely fucking craziness. I was watching some. I didn't watch them fully, but I was just sitting. I'm too lazy. I don't want to sit through 3 hours of shit to watch some of the previews. So I'll wait till the next day and just hop on YouTube and start looking for shit.
Yeah,
See what was there,
the
dude.
highlights.
Yeah, and catch the highlights. Because, it's cool and all. And it was funny because it was Shooter of the Year. And, of course, Call of Duty Ghosts got nominated. Battlefield 4 got nominated. Bioshock Infinite actually ended up winning it. I was kind of surprised on that one.
Nah, dude, I could actually believe it. Bioshock Infinite's a hell of a fucking game.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Battlefield 4 just seems so much fucking...
Yeah, but dude, you have to realize not everybody plays like first-person shooter multiplayer.
Jesus
Ow.
Christ.
What's that? That was you.
That was my phone.
And
That
dude,
was
Bioshock
loud.
Infinite's a single-player first-person shooter, but the DLC they have for it actually expands on the main storyline. Like, first DLC of that just dropped. It's called Burial at Sea.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, dude. I wasn't thrilled with it. I played it for a little bit and ended up putting it down. But the fucking, oh my god, dude, The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division. You guys need to check out the fucking trailer for that because the new Snowdrop engine, oh my damn, dude. It makes Frostbite 3 look like shit.
Okay, that's an EA game, correct?
What, Battlefield is an EA game, but the
No.
Tom Clancy one? No, just all you gotta do is go into fucking YouTube, dude, and punch in Tom Clancy's The Division.
No.
And the graphics, oh my god, dude. Absolutely nuts. Like, it looks like you're watching a movie, like a CGI'd movie, not a video game, when they're showing the shit.
Tom Clancy's The Division.
And the weather changes that they were showing and everything else, just the amount of detail and everything.
It's not the freaking game with the day-night cycle in it?
Yeah, dude, it has a day and night cycle. They were showing one where you actually shoot something, like it's, you know how you have like the destructive backgrounds and shit like that, where you can like shoot something and certain ones will blow up and certain ones won't. This is everything is destructible. Like they're showing this dude fucking shoot the car and the bullets are going, it's actually fucking up the area that he's shooting. Like, shoots through a fucking billboard, and then the light shines through the fucking billboard of the holes that he fucking put in.
Nice.
I was drooling over it. I was like, oh my god, this game is going to be fucking absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's Ubisoft, by the way. And Eddie! Do you want in, Eddie?
Fuck off your Peggy 18 to show me the goddamn trailer.
Dude, I was drooling. I'm not going to fucking lie. I saw it and was like, oh, I want it! That is the game I want for next gen. Like, I want Titanfall, don't get me wrong, but after seeing that fucking engine, dude, I was like, I don't even care what the fucking basis of the game is. Just, it looks that intense. I'm like, don't care, I want it. Where the hell is Eddie shit?
Dude, those graphics are insane.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, like, it is to fucking drool over. I was just like, I want it so bad.
Dude, I'm watching this
Thank
shit.
you, I knew my avatar was fucking amazing.
What up, man?
Nothing much. I can stop by for a few minutes.
Alright, good shit, good shit. I see you changed your name and everything else on, you started a new channel and whatnot.
Yes, the new channel has over 100 subscribers already.
Nice, congrats.
I've only got 3 videos. You stop by the channel, save the fucking turtles. That's all I gotta say. You'll get the reference once you check out the channel.
So I was just talking about the new Snowdrop fucking engine that they're doing, Ubisoft is doing for Tom Clancy's The Division. Oh my damn, dude. It's overly fucking realistic. It's like when they came out with the movie Final Fantasy, the one that had nothing to do with the fucking video game, but the CGI for that time, it's like that mind-blowing. Like, the interactive backgrounds and everything else, like the weather and shit like that, and just...
I will say that there are some movies that have CGI that basically just don't land it for me. There was, what's that movie? Heroes United had Hulk and Iron Man in it. And
Yes.
was a complete bust. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
That thing was a complete bust.
It's funny, certain ones, dude, I will admit, like, you're like, ooh, wow, really? But, like, when that, Final Fantasy movie came out, and it has nothing to do with the video game itself, I mean, it was called Final Fantasy, and it got all the fucking nerdy kids, ooh, excited, and then we're like, what the fuck is this? But the CGI for the time was absolutely amazing. This one, dude, like, it looks like it's a CGI'd movie, and it's a video game. And the fact that, like, they're showing, like, the exhaust coming out of the fucking car and shit, and like the way it reflects off the brake lights. I'm getting all excited over the shit, and they haven't even shown gameplay. It was just showing how the background and environment fucking works for it. I was like, I really don't care. I want it now.
I gotta say, the gameplay for the next upcoming Need for Speed looks fucking epic.
Did you see they're making a movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what?
I mean, they gotta do something since the Fast and the Furious franchise has died.
Well, yeah, but they were doing it before, but it was like, I watched it, it was like, well, this will be interesting, I guess, hopefully, I don't know. I mean, if they did it like OG style, like we're talking about the first Need for Speed, where, you had the fucking, the hot pursuit shit going on. That was my thing, dude. I fucking loved that. I had it for the, what the hell was it? The Neo Geo, and I also had it for the fucking Philips Magnavox. What the fuck was that? God damn it! I'm drawing fucking blanks here. It was just as bad. I don't know, dude. I loved that fucking series though. And then they start getting all fucking weird with certain ones too. It's just kind of like, then there's there's Hot Pursuit. And then you've got Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2. Then there's Need for Speed Most Wanted.
I actually think Saints Row would make an amazing movie, or maybe Infamous. Infamous would be a fucking awesome movie. I mean, look at that franchise, look at the characters. Just the story for it is right there, and they don't even need to write fucking shit.
I really wanted to see Peter Jackson do Halo, man. And then it freaking got shot down. Because he was originally going to do Halo at one point, and everybody was like, "Ooh, yes, sweet." And then
yeah, but they got shut down.
They got shut down, and he had to fund it himself. And he's like, "Not happening." I'm like, "Come on, dude, how much money have you just made off?" And that was right around the time the Lord of the Rings just came out. I'm like, "How much money have you made off of that freaking shit?"
Not to mention, Hobbit comes out next week.
Yeah, dude, that's another one he's going to be.
Epic.
You think about it, man. How much money?
I gotta actually say that in the Hobbit, they've done better with Riverdale than they did with the original trilogy. Yeah. If you look at Riverdale and just that waterfall scene is epic.
Well, you think about it though too, man. I mean, it kind of helps with the timing too. I mean, those movies were what, like 10, 11 years ago, and in a matter of 10 years, dude, CGI is taking fucking leaps and bounds compared to what it was. Because it cracks me up though. I remember, like, you think about all the groundbreaking movies that like had CGI in them, and it was like Terminator 2 when they first started doing that with the liquid metal and everything else. And then, like, the next one was, like, Jurassic Park. And then after that, it was freaking, what was it, The Matrix? With the bullet time and everything else.
Sort of changed. I'm going to say that The Matrix sort of changed the mindset behind the whole system itself, though.
Yes.
I think that the CGI work done in The Matrix sort of revolutionized the time.
Yeah, it did. And having, like, and the bullet time, the way they did that, which was like nobody. It's funny how you think about it. Like, nobody would have ever really thought, okay, we're going to place 150 single motion cameras here, and we're going to do one scene, and all it's going to do is snapshot all that, and then we're going to paste it together, and there you go. It's just funny on how you think about shit like that. Like, nobody thought of that about that previously to that. What is going on, Eddie?
What's up, bro?
Not doing your live stream, or you guys all done?
No, we just finished. It was actually about half an hour ago, something like that. We finished. It was good fun. It's good fun.
Playing Ghosts, I see, huh?
Yeah, it's the only game that's really sociable and that you can easily party up with. I would do Battlefield, but the party system's completely.
It sucks because then you got to search for freaking. That's what we've been doing because we've been running with like 5 to 8 people as of late. So we end up having to find a game that's got like 10 people in it.
Server.
Yeah, just about completely empty server. Everybody joins real quick, and then it's a pain in the ass. But you know what, dude? I still enjoy it. It's still fun to me.
It's only if you can find. Do you know what the only solution is to buy your own damn server.
Yeah, and unfortunately, 360 doesn't have that option yet.
Oh, doesn't it?
No,
Ah, nuts.
they have it for the Xbox One, but half my clan. I don't want to abandon them if I go to the Xbox One.
Nah, that's the worst thing to do.
Yeah, like that's one of the reasons why I held off on going to the fucking Xbox One. Like,
All there is Wiggy, and he's not even a good guy.
speaking of that, he'll actually be on shortly. He's waiting on a package to show up at his house.
Oh yeah, his
I don't-
package.
Yes, his package. But yeah, dude, that's my main thing. It's like, okay, I have like 5 friends on my friends list that are on Xbox One. I'm like, yeah, nothing against them, but I don't want to sit there and constantly be stuck playing with the same 5 people.
Yeah. Do you know what? Luckily, I made that video where I replaced my hard drive,
Mm-hmm.
and I gained a good probably 40 subscribers from it. Everybody seemed to like it, and I said in the live stream, I was like, yeah, feel free to add me if you guys are around. I would jump from 20 friends to 116 friends. I was like, what the fuck? And out of those 20 friends, maybe 5 or 6 of them were PS4 players. Some of them were from the PS3. And then I just had all these PS4 fans. I was like, what? Now I've got loads of friends.
Well, see, that's cool, though, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a sub base like you do, you bastard. I'm lucky if I'll put it to you this
Rub
way.
that in.
Yeah, I'm only sitting at like 250 plus subs. I'm lucky if I can get like 9 viewers watching the fucking podcast, but I still do 'em. Like, fuck it. But yeah, dude, after I watched a lot of that stuff, like the stuff for Titanfall, man, blew me the hell away. Like, those trailers were. I thought it was cool how, it was like a commercial how they were doing it.
Yeah.
Like introducing the new freaking Titan and this and that.
That Harman Electronics, Harman Industries, whatever
Hammond
it is.
Industries. I thought
Do
of
you know
Jurassic
what-
Park.
I thought of RoboCop. I thought this is RoboCop. I swear to God, they're gonna turn around. They're gonna say, "Yeah, Murphy. Yes, this guy right here, John Murphy."
Like, I saw Hammond Industries, and I instantly thought, I was like, Jurassic Park? And then they started showing stuff, and I'm like, okay, all right, Titanfall.
I got it.
Because I heard they're supposed to be doing another one of those movies, too, which, I don't know.
They're doing Jurassic Park, supposed to be coming out. Steven Spielberg was announced he was doing it, just disappeared off of the radar. Don't know where the fuck he is. RoboCop's coming out, the remake of it. That's gonna be okay. I don't know.
I'm very on the fence about it, man. The fact that the fucking helmet piece, the face mask piece, is already,
moves and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, okay. And then he's all black, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm true to
It's
form,
probably
man.
that bluey thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was a product of the 80s. I loved what they had back then, Like, I loved the fact that there was, Total Recall. And then all of a sudden they came out with a new one, and I liked it, don't get me wrong, because it was a little bit of a different concept. It wasn't everybody on Mars and shit.
Mm.
Oh, fuck. But, I was like, all right, it's not a bad concept, but I just like and I was really thrilled that they had the 3-titted bitch in it, which,
Yeah, you gotta have the 3-tiered bitch. If they didn't have that, there will be serious complaints.
Yeah, that was their whole thing. Like, that was the main thing they made sure of. I remember they were doing a thing on IMDb, and it's like, don't worry, the 3-breasted woman will be in this movie.
And
And
people
it
are
was
like,
from, And it was-
you guys were saying. Sorry, go on. Continue
no,
before I
you go,
change the topic.
No, you go change the topic. Please.
Oh, I was just gonna say back to the Snowdrop engine thing because you guys were talking about it, and I just want to say that thing is beautiful.
Oh, dude, it really is. When they go through that one scene and you see the fire extinguisher on the wall, and you can
Yeah.
actually read the warning label and how to fucking use it, I was like,
Yeah.
I want it. I
want it
don't. I'm like,
now.
I don't even care about what game type, what happens in this game. I just want it because it is beautiful. I mean,
And the
I should-
thing, I've seen some little snips and whatnot because all it is so far is just a trailer that you can see, 2 trailers, sorry, one showing the engine and one showing the actual game.
Mhm.
And all you see so far is like little bits of gameplay.
Mhm.
What it looks like to me is, I imagine it to be like a survival situation, like
Mhm.
some sort of virus or something's broken down, yeah? I don't think there's zombies, but I think something's killed a lot of people. Maybe a nuclear war or something like that. And there are pockets of people in this like wasteland of Chicago, Manhattan sort of place there. And I feel like they're sort of all fighting against each other, and they're like fighting for rations and things like that. That's what I think it is. And the whole day cycle thing might work with that. I think that could be quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly. So.
Oh, by the way, Call of Duty was nominated.
Dude, I completely missed that, and I mentioned it in my video. I feel like I've basically lied to everybody.
It's okay. I corrected you.
Yeah, you're straight up like, motherfucker.
I was like, no, it was there, unfortunately. But hey, at least it didn't win, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, really.
Could you imagine?
Oh, God.
So, did they say what platform they were going to release what game system they're going to release it on?
It's all the next gen. The Snowdrop
Okay.
engine. Yeah, it's going to be next gen. There's no way they could put that on the
It's a
360.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a brand new, built from the ground up, true next gen engine. It's the only one of it, only one in the this coming generation.
Yep.
So, like, whereas the Killzone Shadowfall, that looks really good and whatnot, but it's built on the Killzone 3 engine, so it's not technically true. This is built from the ground up. It should be the best of the best.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Frostbite is based off of Frostbite, 3 is
Exactly.
based
Frostbite
off.
is.
And same with, Ghost's freaking Unreal tweaked engine.
They said that like this was a brand new engine. No, it's not.
No, that was the
it's
thing that pissed me
not.
off. They're like, and when they first came out with it, they're like, and we have a brand new engine. Everybody got fucking pumped. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, it's not brand new, it's a modified version of what.
Yeah,
like,
it's still
Dude,
the
it's
Quake
some-
engine.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
still the
modified
Unreal.
Quake 3 engine. That's
no,
all
it's
it
the
is.
Unreal. It's the Unreal.
Oh, is it Unreal, sorry?
Really?
Yeah, it's the Unreal engine.
I did not know.
Yeah, they've been using the Unreal engine since Unreal Tournament from fucking Xbox.
Well, dude, from what I know, it's just a modified Quake 3 engine.
No, it's the modified Unreal engine that they've been doing from fucking day one that they've used on all their shit, and it's just like that's cool and all, but now that this is what I'm liking because now that Ubisoft is showing that is bringing it out. Now it's gonna make the fucking developers fucking step up their game. Ooh, we want our stuff to look this good.
Until now, I didn't think to myself, like developers actually cared. I thought they wanted to put the least amount of effort in there and get the most amount of money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not trying to say this to like bash anybody or anything like that, but when they came out and they said, oh, the Xbox One resolution and frame rate is this, and then the PS4 something like slightly higher, I thought to myself, wow, that actually shows that they pushed a little bit further. They could have easily have just said, yeah, it's the same on both. There you go. Whatever it's 720p or 1080p or 30 frames per second, whatever.
I'll tell you what.
And they didn't, and
Sorry.
that made me feel happy.
I'll tell you what. To be honest with you, I mean, I was looking between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and I know that PlayStation 4 is true 1080p, and the Xbox One is a 720 with the fucking
Upscaled shit.
upscaled shit. To be honest with you, in my own personal opinion, I don't see the difference. I mean, you can tell here and there, but that's not why I'm going with the Xbox One. My main reason why I'm going with the Xbox One is for the entertainment value of it. The fact that, I can sit there and do a Skype call while I'm like watching TV or whatever. I don't have to bring my laptop up and be like fuck, or grab my tablet and be like, all right, let me open this up and shit like that.
I'm telling you, Xbox is when they've marketed it as the media center that's supposed to be in the middle of your room and everything's around it. Like that is the core thing and everything's a peripheral. That is what it is, and I'm gonna have that in my living room when it comes to like January. Hopefully I'll get it for my birthday. I'm going to have that in my living room, hooked up to my TV, and every now and again I'm going to pop in that Rise Son of Rome or that game that I want to play with my friends, Dead Rising or something like that.
By the way, just for shits and giggles, try throwing your Xbox game into PlayStation, see what happens.
Why? What happens?
Because here's the funny thing, you can play PlayStation 4 games on the Xbox One.
What?
Ali A fucking did it, dude. He was showing a video and that you can actually take the PS4 games and play them on the Xbox One.
No way.
Wow.
Because it's the Blu-ray bullshit, pretty much. Since they all run off the Blu-ray, it's possible for you to actually play, like... And I'm like, so, why am I getting a PS4?
I think
really.
I think I know what it is. Hopefully this is it. I mean, I don't know. Not hopefully. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think it may be because it installs the game onto the drive, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it just uses it for verification? It goes, yeah, this is a Call of Duty disc, and then it just plays whatever it is.
Yeah, well, there was somebody playing. It wasn't. They weren't like taking ghosts from PlayStation and putting it on Xbox. They actually took like a genuine PS4 game that was not on the Xbox One and threw it in and was playing it. And I'm like, this is quite interesting. So
that's hilarious.
yeah, dude, that was. It's funny, man. Like. I've been for now on. I think I'm going to try it for these shows. I think I'm going to start trying to like making sure we have some topics to talk about because we do fucking ramble about like random weird bullshit at times.
Yeah, we do.
No, but
And that's not a bad thing. It's great and all. I mean, I've been looking at certain movies that are coming out and shit like that, and watching other things. And I noticed I was watching football yesterday, bullshit with Cobra Stang, and that Eagles game was absolutely craptastic with the weather in the first half, dude. Eddie, it shit 8 inches of snow on the field, and it was, dude, it was so bad. It looked like a blizzard in the middle of the game, and all they were supposed to get like ice and sleet and shit in a mix, and no, they got like snow. And at one point, it was snowing these like fucking snowflakes like that fucking big in a fucking the wind's blowing crossways. You couldn't see anything, and like every time there was a stoppage in play, they were trying to. Jesus Christ, man.
Trying to determine where on the yard line.
Yeah, like you're like, where the fuck are they?
What? And it was
So okay,
it was
this is the third down. How many?
Yeah, they had to actually at one point, or probably more than one point in time, but I haven't seen it once. Refs actually called an official timeout so they could shovel off the lines because they couldn't tell where the goal line was.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. The weird thing about that, now, did you notice though, Cobe, that the numbers were fucking perfectly marked off though?
Yeah, I think that was because of the TV or the software from the.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
because I was trying to figure that one out. I'm like, the numbers look like there's no snow on them.
Yeah, that was the software from Fox.
Okay,
they were broadcasting that because they use the same technology to do that like they would with the
goal lines and shit and the fucking first.
I don't know how they tracked it. If they couldn't see the lines, how did it track where to put it? Like
probably
we're just gonna put it here.
Well, if you think about it, like the mapping of the field when they first started, probably fucking has a scammer and everything else. Now the funny thing is, Cincinnati's field is heated.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say about heated. All our pitches over here are all heated.
Yeah, underneath they have heaters underneath the field, so it was shitting all that snow on them, and they're doing pregame warm-ups, and there's no snow on the fucking field whatsoever. Now, Arizona Stadium, dude, the coolest thing about it is that field fucking comes out from underneath.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, that shit drops down and goes out, and like they can put it in the sun and get fucking rain and everything else, and then they bring it right back in.
Dude, that's
I've heard of that
insane.
stuff. They just put like a.
It's on tracks.
They put it down. They put a cap over it like that, like a hood over it. But it goes down into the ground. And if they want to let some sunlight in, then they just put the transparent layer on the top. If they want to water it, they'll just put some water in there. Fucking awesome.
Dude, it's nuts on like the technology for what they have for fucking baseball. Football.
I just can't imagine. All I imagine though is that scene from Dark Knight Rises, where like he just clicks a button and it just goes straight through the ground. You're like, oh god!
I thought that was pretty cool that they filmed that in Pittsburgh for that scene. That was at Heinz Field, and of course they had all the fucking Steelers show up for that for that fucking scene because that was Heinz Ward that ended up scoring that touchdown, which was pretty cool. But it's funny. Like I remember the first stadium that they made such a big stink about was Toronto Stadium for baseball, the retractable roof.
Yeah.
Where if they wanted it to be if it was raining out, they could just close the fucking roofs and shit. And Milwaukee's got an interesting one because they have the retractable roof, but they have like all the windows on the inside that are retractable as well. So like they can lift, like lower them and fucking close them. Like if it's really hot and they want to have like the dome covered, and it's like let's say it's raining out, but they it's raining out and they don't want it to get too hot inside the stadium because they don't have air conditioners there. They will have the roof closed, but they'll open the windows so you can get a nice breeze through the fucking place.
Oh, that's cool.
Now Miami's stadium for baseball is the retractable roof, but it has air conditioners in there as well.
Okay.
They made sure that it's comfy. It's not too fucking hot.
Yeah, really.
Tampa's
Miami after all.
yeah. Well, Tampa Stadium's ugly, dude. That the Trop is the ugliest looking turf I've ever seen. I really crack jokes about they must have taken the grass or the turf from Veteran Stadium after it blew up and threw it in there because dude, it just doesn't look right. It looks like the carpet was just piled into a corner and they're like, oh quick, let's just throw it onto the field real quick, and then it looks like it's got creases in it and shit and just ugh. How when you have. What was that?
I was going to say, your highlight, though, is just cheerleaders, man. That's just something we don't have, and it's just the best. And even though I'm a sane human being right now, when I was at the game, I was like, she's waving at me. She's, hi, baby.
I think it's cool, though, that they do that over in England and bring the game over to you guys so you guys get to witness that. Cause
We were talking about it, actually. It was how much must the plane journey have cost? Because they had... how many players are there per offensive and defensive? There's
on each team, there's it's a 25-man roster.
25 men roster.
Or no, 35-man roster, I think. It's a 35.
35.
Yeah.
I think it might have been 35. And then there's I think you've got something 10 referees on the pitch at any one time. I'm sure they've got 4 in reserve. They've got people speakers, they've got the cheerleaders, which is probably another 40 of them. I'm like, you guys had to have a jumbo jet, just a double-decker jumbo jet just to yourselves.
Yeah, they probably had the 747, to themselves. And then you also figure all the announcers that got to come over.
Yeah.
And then the staff that's going to help out with everything. And it's nuts because, they do it, they have it at, Wembley Stadium?
Wembley Stadium, yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny, the lighting looks so different compared to, what we're used to over here.
Yeah, it's pretty much optimized for football and not for American
football. And that grass is so much greener over where you guys are than where we're at. It's damn, dude, that's nice.
I don't understand how they do it, but that Wembley Stadium gets used for everything. I'm talking, they've got those dirt bike tracks and whatnot.
Yep.
They just one day you'll just go there. They'll be like, yeah, we've just taken off the grass and now we've made a dirt bike track with mounds and stuff like that. I'm like, what? How did you just?
Dude, it's nuts. When they did the X Games in Philly, right? They did it 2 years in a row. We went to the second year. And in the Spectrum, it was all inside. Well, they had the outside track that was just in the parking lot. It was literally the parking lot. They brought in 20 tons of fucking dirt and made fucking ramps and shit and put fucking bleachers up and, and shit like that. And then inside, they had, it was the step-up they had the step-up for the fucking Moto X. They had the best trick for BMX, Moto X, and then they had a fucking half pipe for skateboarding and for the bikes. And I'm like, I'm like, dude, it's
where are you fitting all this?
Where are you fitting all this? And we went in, and it was literally you had, the step up and everything else competition in one, spot. And no sooner they got done doing that, it was they had the skateboarding vert, then they had the bike vert, and then they had the best trick competition as well, all in there. And that was probably the most coolest experience that I ever fucking got to go to, because I went to school with Pink.
Really?
The recording artist?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Alicia Moore. Really cool fucking shit, hung out with her numerous times in school and shit. And when we got there, Carey Hart was there. And he was still recovering from, he broke his fucking ankles the year before trying to do a backflip. That's what started the whole Moto X trying to do a backflip. And I'm sitting there, and we got there early, so we sat down as close as we possibly could, And she looks up and she's like, Brett, what are you doing here? I'm like, come to check out the X Games. What's going on?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my God, you know her? I'm like, we went to school. She's like, come on down. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, come on. And brought us down into the fucking pits and shit. And I'm like,
damn.
This is awesome. I'm like,
kick ass.
I'm like, little kid in a candy shop. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And that was probably the coolest thing ever to fucking see that. Because I remember that was when, oh God, dude, that was when the Saturn Ion fucking first came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, that's how long ago it was. My daughter was 2 years old, I think. Or no, she was 1.
That's so old, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it was. Well, it
I'm
was.
24, so I'm not even like.
We're talking
young.
probably about. Well, my daughter's 13, so we're talking about like 12 years ago. That's when that
Damn.
was. Yeah, dude, and it was funny because they had a line. We were trying. It was so fucking hot out that day, and we're trying to figure out like what this one line was for. And we're like, why the hell are they just looking at this car? And all of a sudden, you see these people coming out with these X Games towels, the white towel and shit. And the one lady's like, if you want to cool off, she's like, stand in line here. She's like, they have them soaking in ice water.
Ooh.
And they're like, turn around, and they just slap them on the back of your neck.
Hell yeah.
Now, dude, it was 97 degrees with 100% humidity. And that was at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, dude. And we were there, like, we got there, and we were tailgating. That was the funniest thing. That's something about Philly, dude. We tailgate for everything. The X Games didn't even start, and everybody was bringing in posters, and they're taking them from you. You know how, like, if you ever watch the X Games, people are holding posters up? Fucking ESPN hands them out to you when you
Really?
get there. Yeah, dude, I was really, like, floored by it. They're like, no signs, no posters, and I'm like, what the hell? Well, when the event's about to start, you know, and they come in with the fucking, you know, boom camera on the fucking crane, right before they're doing everything, they're like, all right, here's what's going to happen. They're like, we're going to start this in about 10 minutes. We're going to hand out signs to everybody. We want to see you fucking moving around, make it, you know, make as much noise as you possibly can when we point to you. I'm like, okay. So if you ever watch that shit, if you're watching the X Games from way back when Mike Metzger did the first back-to-back backflips, you'll see me and my buddy holding the fucking American flag at the top of the, like, we sat all the way back up top, and they gave us an American flag, and they gave, like, a few of the people signs and shit like that. And it was cool because I was sitting with a dude that, he was a photographer, and Mike Metzger was about to do, you know, the back-to-back backflip, and he goes, all right, I need somebody to help me out real quick. And the girl was, my kid's mom, that was, you know, we were dating at that point, and she's like, well, I'll hold the flag, you help him out. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I'm going to snap some photos off. He's like, okay. He's like, but then I got to put, he's like, I need somebody to put these lenses together real quick for me, because his SLR camera had, like, each lens was about that big. So it brought it to, like, you know, a lens that was, like, yay fucking big, like yay long. So you could just add pieces to it. And he's like, so I'm going to take a picture, I'm going to pop it off. He's like, and I need you to just construct it for me and hand it to me real quick. So we're doing practice runs of this shit before he's doing everything to get it timed down perfectly. And the guy ended up sending me the photos and shit. Like, all the photos he got that he took of the X Games. And this was on a 10 megapixel camera.
I was gonna say that picture must have been sick.
Mm-hmm. Like, they were beautiful, like all the shots and shit. And he got us down to the pits to get pictures with Travis Pastrana, Mike Metzger, like, you know, all the guys from fucking the Metal Militia and shit like that. Like, by far the best weekend I ever hung out in Philly. Going to that shit was amazing. And it was cool as hell because, like, also a lot of the skaters and shit, they were really very nice, laid back. Like, Bob Burnquist, like, sat down with a bunch of the kids and were just kind of talking to them and shit. You know, like, they're doing, like, autographs. And he's just kind of, like, walking around with everybody. And then stopped, and he's like, oh, hey, guys, come here. Like, brings in, like, 25, you know, little kid fans. And just started talking to him. He's like, how's everybody doing, you guys? And having fun here, you know? And to me, I was like, you know, that professionalism, you know, like, when they're, you know, world-renowned fucking, you know, skateboarders or shit like that, they could have the biggest ego they fucking want, you know? And to see some of them just, you know, take time out of their day and just kind of, you know, sit down with these kids and start talking to them and sign autographs for everybody. I was very blown away by some of those guys, because you had some that were just, you know, they could be dicks if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, oh,
I got
no.
all that money.
Yeah, and that's how some of them were. I mean,
Mr. Zippy Zappity Zoom says, asked her, what do you think of Pink's music, seeing as you know her?
what do I
Seeing
think?
as you
of them?
guys are best buddies.
I'm not best buddies. I don't know, dude. Like, I give
Seeing
her
as you
credit
guys
for-
are best buddies.
I wouldn't say we're best buddies, but I mean, you know what? She always was talented. That was one of the things, dude.
This bitch.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm
And-
out. See you guys.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? What you do? What you done? It wasn't me. Fucking was not me for once.
Oh, that was good.
All right, so since I know Pink, what do I think about her music? Her music's not bad. It's not my, it's not my cup of tea, but I give her credit for, when credit's due. I mean, she
For doing her
fucking,
thing, innit?
yeah, dude. Like, and you know what's cool? Like when she would come back into town, like, because she grew up in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, so she'd come into town.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of Wiggy.
And shit, and she would find there was 3 local cover bands that did some of her stuff,
Mm.
and they would fucking, and she would ask, hey, can I hop on stage with you guys? Instead of and it was funny because one of the bands I knew, I'm like, yo guys, I'm like, Pink's here. They're like, yeah, and? What a retard.
It's like
Really special.
I've been with her. Psh, what are you talking about?
And I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. I was like, go fucking ask her. I'm like, no, we're too scared. So I walk over. I'm like, yo, Alicia. I was like, you want to go hop on stage with these guys for 3 songs? She's like, sure.
When Wiggy came in and I left, were people laughing at that, or were people laughing at Wiggy?
We were laughing at you. That was
we were laughing
epically
at God.
fucking hilarious. You're like, all right, see you, bye, quick.
I was like, oh shit, that's you. Hey, Wiggy.
So do you have cabin fever yet, Wiggy?
What? What? Oh, this motherfucker works now? No, I actually.
Oh, young Jay muted him.
First time I did it.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, me too. Still
Hey,
funny though.
would not be a podcast if I did not do it. We all know it.
Is it me or did Wiggy looks like Wiggy lost some weight, too?
Yeah, boy.
No, we can
Probably all that.
He's,
Probably
you know
all
what that is? He's been
sucking.
getting a lot of exercise, if you know what I'm saying.
He's making love to it. He's making fuck to his ex-bone.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Alright.
the new port is. You know, they've got that new wider port. It's no, I mean, Wiggy was okay with the 2.5mm jack, but they've made it a little bit wider just for a little bit of room now.
As he's picking his
come on.
teeth and shit.
All
All
right.
right.
Practicing good dental hygiene while you make fun of me.
All right. So,
Good.
Wiggy, how bad was the? Was it just ice that you guys had down there and shit?
Yeah, it was, I mean, on a grand scale, it was really blown out of proportion, but on a local scale, these fucking people panic when we get fucking rain, let alone freezing rain, let alone snow, on top of it, ice. So, all things considered, just stay off the fucking road. That's what I do. You can't get in a wreck if you ain't driving. That's my motto.
When I lived down there, I remember we got 1.5 inches of snow, and the cops freaked the fuck out. They're patrolling the neighborhood, doing donuts in the fucking streets because they can't drive. And they're like, everybody stay inside. I'm like, dude.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned that I lost weight. No, I haven't lost any weight. I actually got a fucking haircut and shaved my fucking face.
Ah, that's what it is.
Oh, that's what it was.
I'm like a polished turd.
I feel you, dude. I got rid of my, my nose hairs, I like to call it. My fucking upper lip hair. My wife was bugging, and we were going out this weekend, and she finally looks at me, and she's like, when the hell are you going to shave that shit off your face? And I was like,
oh, dear.
all right, if you're going to bug me about it. Well, she's been bugging about it constantly, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just fucking take. We have this beard and mustache trimmer fucking thing that we've had for ages, and I just grabbed that and fucking shaved it, and it has an actual, shaver in it, the fucking old school Norelcos where it's got that fucking screen on the top of it and shit.
What the fuck?
And it's got the fucking attachment to it, so I popped that on. I was like, I'm like, holy shit, that's better than using my fucking razor blades. So I haven't had a chance to. What's up?
Aaron said to tell you we're moving down there tomorrow.
All right, cool. Dude, there's a house. There's a house for sale in the next street over. Believe me.
Too cold and people drive like idiots.
See,
Well,
you said.
People drive like idiots down here too. It's because nobody is from down here, and you get the asshole New Yorkers that can't drive to save their ass.
Right. They're too used to New York traffic where it's just stop, move a couple inches.
The Jersey.
This is a sweater.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me see how hot it is, because I think it's only 75 degrees.
What
Yeah,
the
75
fuck you?
Only?
Oh yeah, only.
It's 15 here.
Oh no, it's 69 degrees right now.
Oh no,
My bad.
hey, it's a beautiful number down there, 69.
Lovely.
I'm gonna go ahead and concur with your assessment,
Mhm.
fine sir.
Tell them the fuck up.
Dude, it was 85 degrees out today, dude. Fucking beautiful. No low humidity.
I
nice fucking
think I
breeze.
speak for the rest of us when I say fuck you very much.
Dude, I'm telling you, man,
Say.
I'm so happy that I moved to fucking Florida after seeing the snow at the fucking Eagles game. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Dude, was that not an ass whipping? It looked like we was watching a game from like the 50s because there was no color, you know? And then
Yeah.
they added those fake numbers, which made it look more fucking black and white.
It was just weird, dude. I'm like,
I was tripping balls, dude. I was like, oh my God, did somebody fucking poison me and my fucking eyes are going out? Because it happened right in they switched to that game here.
yep. Yeah, well,
I was
see,
like, what the fuck?
here they didn't. Unfortunately, on Fox, there was no game whatsoever down here because the Bucks game was on CBS. So I had to I ended up turning on my tablet and I ended up getting the NFL fucking thing. And I'm like, all right, so they started showing highlights.
Oh, by the way, y'all do know I'm on a clock, right?
You are.
What?
We're paying you for this.
Kickoff is in 15 fucking minutes.
Yes.
And I don't miss a
Oh,
second
Yeah, I
of
was going to
that
say,
shit.
that's why I was really surprised that you were showing up tonight. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I had to drop in at least because I said I was going to. And I was like, and then I get on here and I get my fucking famous Young Jay treatment and fucking turned my camera off and all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
But, dude, so, like, I'm watching the highlights and I'm like, oh, my damn, this looks fucking terrible. Yo, did Reggie Bush actually play at all that game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because, oh, by the way, in pregame warm-ups, he slipped and injured his fucking knee or whatever.
Ah! Now,
That's what it was.
now that's fucking funny.
Because I was watching all the Fox stuff, and they're like, oh, this just in, Reggie Bush during warm-ups just slipped.
See, Eddie,
and injured.
it's not exclusive to soccer. Football has drama too.
Yeah, I was gonna say like ours they fall over and mess
Hey,
up their
right
hair.
now, I will tell you what, Back Smasher and Cobra Stain will back me up right now. Right now, we've got an owner of an NFL franchise and a head coach fighting over preferential treatment for their star fucking quarterback. It's the laughing stock of the motherfucking league. And it's all happening in front of the press. It is
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not even embarrassed.
Well, yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Well, you know what cracks me up, dude? I'm really surprised on how RG3 or fucking Shanahan have, how they've been handling it, because they handle it like shit.
They
Like-
all look like buffoons on the national media. Pardon the interruption was just lambasting them because they're right out of DC,
Mhm.
so they're right there in front of it. And they were talking about how it is the laughing stock. That's how they feel, like they're the laughing stock of the league.
Well, dude,
Yahoo's got an article up on the Redskins organization that's trying to look for a loophole to fire the coach.
Isn't that pitiful?
Well, you know that Shanahan's not going to be back at the end of the season.
No.
You know he's not. End of the season, he's done.
Yeah.
But what cracks me up is if I was RG3, I would just be like, you know what? He kind of handled it okay in the beginning at one of the press conferences. He's like, look, I just want to talk about football-related stuff, and that's it.
Well, here's the thing, and this is what they were talking about on PTI. The problem that RG3 has is not with Shanahan himself. It's
No.
with his son, Kyle, because he's the offensive coordinator. And RG3's like, no, we need to do this. And he's like, no, I'm the fucking offensive coordinator. And, of course, his dad's going to back him. That is his problem. Now, Shanahan's problem is with Daniel Snyder, the owner. So you got two fucking wars going on here, and two coaches are about to be out on their fucking ass.
Yeah, but you know, though, here's the
other.
other thing, though. Dan Snyder needs to get his head out of his ass, because you think about this. In 16
I agree.
seasons, or what was it? In 12 years, 12 seasons, fucking 6 different head coaches?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
sad, dude.
Yeah.
That's bad fucking
And
shit.
what they were talking about, too, is this scenario is the same thing that happened when that other coach, the one that's in South Carolina right now,
yeah, fucking,
him, anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, that preferential treatment was the same thing, except it was with their quarterback then. So this is the same thing with the same owner. There's only one common denominator here, and that's the fucking owner.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the Bears, by the way?
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
That's
Okay.
That's who the
'Cause,
Cowboys are
Bears.
playing tonight.
So, yeah.
See, because Zippity Zappity Zoom says, "Hey Wiggy, guess what? I hope the Bears win."
Oh, man. I'd rather you just haul off and kick me in the balls.
Dude,
than
you
say
know what?
that.
If the Bears win, I'm gonna laugh hysterically because
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I just wanna join in. Yeah, I hope the Bears win. Yeah.
No.
I want you to know, it's very rewarding standing on my own because nobody except me is a fucking Cowboys fan. Other than,
Cowboys.
just godly. I mean, she's godly, like she's one.
mentally
But-
dazed. He's another.
Yeah.
Oh, Dazed is? I had no
Yeah.
idea. I had no idea.
You guys have talked about it numerous times.
Yeah, but I'm really drunk a lot.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, that's the other thing, dude. You get that surgery, man. Have fun with drinking. You might.
Hey, no, I'm not allowed to drink no more.
I know.
Hmm.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to move over to the.
Hey, but let me tell you something. I am so looking forward to that, dude. Did I tell you what I plan on doing? Y'all listen to this because I like y'all's opinions on stuff. All right, so now with all this, with gameplay not being able to, monetize
No,
gameplay.
you can. You can monetize your gameplay.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to take my channel probably in a different direction because, I want it to be kind of about, my weight loss and all that stuff. I'm just going to kind of do videos and vlogs and stuff about that shit. But I'm
So
also
you're
going
gonna
to...
pull Wings of Redemption.
Well, no, y'all ain't gonna see my fat ass work out. I'm just talking about like in a week I'll tell you my progression, what I'm doing and stuff like that. But that's just as part of it. The other part is also too, dude, you ought to see me fucking record myself doing Zumba on the fucking Xbox.
Nope,
Oh my
nope,
god,
nope.
it is
Not gonna watch that.
It is a hot mess. Oh,
You gotta put that
my
on Twitch, man.
God.
Oh, yeah.
You got the Xbox
That is
One. Put
that
it
is
right on
exactly my plans. I hope I get a big following when my fat ass falls off.
Dude, I'll tell you what. With the monetization, pretty much you can upload your This is what they're telling us from Marker Studios to do. They're telling us to upload our video, set it to private, wait for it to get reviewed, and then post it.
Dude, that shit is gonna be so bullshit because, do you guys ever put your videos on private first of all and then put your
No.
video?
No.
I don't trust that the views and shit are right whenever
That's
you
the
go back
thing.
and forth.
It's not because
Well, if,
I do it sometimes just because the upload goes faster than I think it is and I haven't fully done all the tags and all the things like that. When really I should just leave it to go and then fuck the tags and do them as they go along.
That's
But-
what I do.
But when you put it as unlisted and then you put it back, I noticed that the likes will come before the views come, and if I don't do it, then the views will come as they do normally, naturally.
Yeah, and when they do
So,
the
I know
views
there's something
adjustment,
fucked up
that's
there.
when all that whenever you get shit taken away from you for videos that you've moved from public to unlisted.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's when whenever they do the audit, you always end up with they take fucking 50,000 views away from you or some shit.
Well, that's the other thing you got to watch out for now. If you set it to private, it deletes it.
Don't say that.
After, once you go back, if you wanted to go back and set something to not unlisted but to private,
Yeah.
and then you set it to public, and then if you set it to private again, it gone. You've lost all those views. It has
Huh.
to start over. It
What
doesn't
the
delete the
fuck?
video, but it deletes the views.
What the-
So that's why right off the bat, they're telling us this is what we have to do because. And I think what they're also going to be doing is if they notice that your channel isn't getting the fucking, isn't getting hit with copyright strikes, YouTube will actually be able to trust you at that point and be like, okay, we're not going to keep fucking, making you have your shit reviewed. I still have to talk to my handler about everything, and I got to talk to her to see, because
I hadn't heard a fucking word from my people yet.
well, I've been, dude, the second I heard, I went right to my fucking handler and was talking to her and shit like that. Because I'm in a beta program as well. They're trying to help build my channel and shit. So, that was one of the things they did with, with RPM, which was kind of nice with Marker Studios. And, I was talking to her about some stuff. And she goes, well, to save yourself when you're doing your podcasts, I was like, yeah. She's like, set it to vlog and, instead of having it under gaming, set it to vlog and whatever the hell it is. It's because you won't have to come under that fucking scrutiny if you want to monetize it right off the bat.
That's a good tip.
Maker, oh my bad, Zip Savage soon. Knock it off with the fucking caps, kid.
It's funny.
Maker Studios, I could give two fucking shits. Whatever. They fucking gave me a fucking contract. It is what it is. I've made $5.25.
Going into YouTube pennies.
You know, I checked
Oh,
mine
really?
out the other day, and it actually went up quite a lot from that live stream. Just from that live stream, the hard drive replacement thing.
Oh, that's cool.
What's going on, Goonie?
Oh wait, it's Goonie. There we
Goonie.
go.
Yeah, Michael Phelps is Goonie.
All right, it's a
Goonie.
sausage fest in here. Wiggy, get out of here.
What?
See, you got to laugh, otherwise it makes it sound like I was actually being hurtful.
What? Oh no, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
I was gonna say it's a sausage fest in here. Get out, Wiggy.
Well, he's got his pepperonis.
Oh.
No. Why do I keep getting do I want to block somebody? No, I don't want to block anybody.
Jeremy, yes, I will block you. No.
Well,
No,
it's because
everybody's
Goonie kept popping in
Jeremy
there.
and Young are being dicks right now.
It's because, oh God, dude, Goonie, we know it's you, all right?
Thou penis.
Goonie
They're
goat.
trying to show their masculinity right now.
Goonie goat.
Yeah, Goonie comes in under like numerous different fucking aliases, and
Yep, and he gets blocked every fucking time.
I'll be nice. I'm not gonna block him this time, as long as he's not a fucking annoying little dick.
Too late, I already did it.
Good.
Yeah, I know you did,
Fucking
but
annoying little dick. You're the fucking little bastard that invited me here.
that's what. Really?
Fuck that shit.
All right, see. Fuck you too, Goonie. You fucking faggot.
The fuck
Yeah.
did you say?
What a little bitch, dude. I don't know, man.
Go.
I said as long as he's not going to be an annoying little dick, and he's like, you fucking invited me. Yeah, I was being nice. Fuck him.
Goonie go.
And that's what happens when you act like a fucking 12-year-old dude. I was being nice about something, and he went to act like a cocksucker. Fuck him.
Damn kids.
All right, I'm going old school for my game time food. We're having
Wings.
you cut me real deep. Just
Sorry. I had to.
Go on, tell us.
no, I'm fucking Woody.
Wings. Yep. Well, we do that.
You're
You
gonna
know
give
what?
us-
Speaking of wings, not
No,
wings, the guy, but
I'm making egg sandwiches. Egg sandwiches and Fritos, dude. That's like my favorite kid. That's like
What's Fritos?
comfort food. That's like you don't know what a Oh, Eddie, I'm so sorry.
You don't know what a fried egg sandwich is, Eddie?
No, he said, "What's a Frito?"
What's a Frito? Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Hey, Eddie. The next time you want me to get something early for you and you send a package over, I'm gonna send you a bag of Fritos back.
good stuff.
If they,
You know,
if they confiscate them and they're not allowed in the country, I'm sorry, dude. I tried. But hey, some countries won't let the goodness of Fritos into their country.
Oh, my
Just don't label it as Fritos. Label it as like basket of puppies or something like that. They'll never
I'm gonna write on the bag human placenta caution.
Yeah.
highly infectious with hepatitis C.
Oh, my God.
It's got the gonorrhea on it.
You know what I really like from America? I get my pal to get it from me every time he comes back. Yorkshire peppermint patties.
Oh, those
yeah.
are good.
Yes.
Y'all don't get those over there?
We don't get them over here, and they're really awesome.
Wait a minute. Everybody just stomp on the brake.
I know exactly what you're
Number
gonna
one, it's fucking called a Yorkshire peppermint patty, and
I
you
know.
can't have any.
Look,
What
we
the
can't even have
fuck?
it. We're the ones that have the Yorkshire here.
Hey,
Don't
y'all,
get-
y'all really ought to fucking sue for false advertising.
Well, dude, you think about this. Okay, do you remember the Turkish taffy?
Oh, God.
No, I
They
don't know.
had. Okay, ask your mom and dad about it. Then they might.
Turkish okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not even. They did it as like their plot behind it was, well, more people will buy it because they think it's imported, and it's actually made in the United States.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I'm being dead serious. It's not Turkish at all.
It's nothing Turkish about it.
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
They might as well call it Mexican candy.
Mm,
It'd probably be a little more geographically correct.
probably. Well, it was funny. The dude that made it was actually trying to do something for bubblegum, and ended up coming up with a recipe to make taffy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes
That's-
sense.
That's what happens when you get stuck watching, like, you know, the Food Network at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and like, you know, Unwrapped is on, and you're like,
Dude, I used to
Oh, yeah.
love that show. I wish Alton would do more good eats.
yeah, dude. ever
He's done
since
so many.
well, ever since he started up, what the fuck is that? Iron Chef America. They stopped
Yeah.
doing it.
Well, you know, he just did a new one. That Thanksgiving special was new. They just did one. He just did a 2-hour Thanksgiving meal, but he did all the prep the day before, and then
Oh, nice.
2 hours to cook it. He did that as a Good Eats style, but it wasn't called Good Eats. It was like Thanksgiving with Alton in 2 hours or something like that.
See, I liked that, and what was that other one? Where they go up against fucking Bobby Flay, and they challenge him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bobby Flay always loses.
I know, right?
Dude, it's funny because
The one thing he doesn't lose at is Iron Chef. Everything else he gets his ass.
yeah, like he brings like he'll go to these towns and find these people and like try to like do the same thing that they're doing for their fucking recipes, and he just gets his ass handed to him. Like one of them was like a simple blueberry pancakes.
And it's like a cook-off or something like that.
Yeah, it's Throwdown with Bobby Flay.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, I'm telling you, I ate his restaurant in Vegas, and I'll be the first to tell you, not fucking impressed. Not for those prices.
Dude, he is a real piece of work. Let's just put it that way. I know. I had a buddy that worked for him, and yeah.
Oh, I bet he's a knucklehead in the kitchen.
He's a fucking cocksucker, from what I heard, and doesn't like any of his fucking chefs to have any like visible tattoos or professional and this and that.
Fuck out.
And I've got a buddy
It's food, not brain surgery,
Yeah.
Red.
and I've got a buddy that works for fucking Gordon Ramsay,
Oh god.
and he goes honestly,
Oh,
he's the dude, nicest dude out there.
Really?
Yes, is
I don't know why they try to portray him like the world's biggest dickhead over here.
It's because of Kitchen Nightmares and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, if you ever watch BBC America, he has a show called The F Word,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I was
And-
going to say.
and that is like the coolest thing that he does. And Gordon Ramsay is really not an asshole. He's a really nice dude. He just his restaurants though. He wants them to live up to a certain expectation, and that's it.
Which
Like,
you should.
There ain't nothing
Which
wrong
you
with
should.
that.
and all of his restaurants are fucking like you can eat off the kitchen floor. There's no messes, no nothing, And it's usually like if they're slow, that whole kitchen is clean,
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
was telling me,
shit.
he's like, dude,
Got to run, boys.
all right,
Kick
man,
off.
have a good one.
All right,
See you
take it
later.
easy, boys.
But it was funny
Go
though.
Bears.
He was yeah, go Bears, Dub Bears.
Stop first.
Oh, he's fucking kicking me now.
Not me.
Oh
Not
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah. It was you, Young Jay.
Oh shit, dude. That's from like a minute ago. Fuck.
Yeah. You're like who's? Yeah, that's Goonie.
Yeah.
I was being nice. I was being nice, and I said, "If you want to come on, that's fine, no problem." And all I said was, as long as you don't act like a fucking immature dick, whatever the fuck cocksucker I said. And then he gets all butthurt. Fuck him.
Dude, he is a cocksucker.
I'm
I'm
serious,
little
dude.
bastard. Fuck.
All I'm gonna say is, if he was my fucking kid, I would have whooped the shit out of him a long fucking time ago. That's
Agreed.
that's a problem with kids nowadays, dude. They get fucking they get given everything and they have no respect for anybody.
Fuck that shit, dude. Everything I have and will have, I have to work my ass off for.
My kids know that shit, dude. Oh god, craziness. Like that's I don't know. Getting back to other things, apparently Brett Favre is coaching high school football. By the way,
Yeah, I seen that article.
I saw that on
Down in
fucking
Mississippi.
Yahoo today. Yeah, down in Mississippi, fucking
I think it was
coaching.
a high school that he went to.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was like, that's interesting. Because there was talks about, I guess when one of the quarterbacks went out for one of the teams, that they might need, a quarterback, and Brett Favre was like, nope. So I was like, really? I was like, really? They're going to fucking ask him to fucking come in? No fucking way. What's the matter, Eddie?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about something I got to do tomorrow, and it's just occurred to me. Something that's quite important. It just hit me.
You okay?
Yes, you know when you forget something really important, and I've literally just forgotten it. And I need to do it tomorrow. It's really important. Yeah, don't worry about me.
All right. So apparently there's a new cockroach found in New York City.
What?
A new
Yeah.
Yes, it's a new breed of cockroach that apparently is
it's even
impervious
more
to-
resilient.
Yeah, it is. That's a scary thing. Like
Damn.
let's see, an Asian breed impervious to conditions other cockroaches can't stand has been found in tourist hotspots in New York City.
It's evolution, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're
When you thought, they couldn't get any fucking worse.
Damn.
Yeah, they were flown off of 3 Mile Island.
Well, dude, it's funny. Like, okay, so for when I lived in Pennsylvania growing up, there was no such thing as a stink bug in that fucking area whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, probably about 10 years ago, the fucking population just started fucking influxing, and we figured out that there's an airport in Allentown, Pennsylvania, that they started fucking a lot of certain areas or wherever the fuck they're coming from. They're there. It's like the snakehead. It's a fish. It's called the snakehead.
It's a fish?
Yes, it's a fish.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever seen the show River Monsters? They have it on there.
Yeah. Well, they're in Philadelphia. Somebody fucking bought them and released them into the fucking population, and it has no natural predator in that fucking area.
Oh.
And has taken over certain water streams. And the funny thing about these aren't bad compared to the ones over in Africa and fucking South America and shit, or over in fucking Asia and all that other stuff. But these things can actually get out of water and crawl across land to another body of water.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But they do taste good. If down here in Florida, dude, you could fucking get them in most of the canals and shit. Like, you go fucking fishing in the canals, and they fucking hit right away. Well, there's that one spot, what is it, out in Illinois? The sounds from the motors fucking cause the carp to fucking jump out.
Oh, yeah, Asian carp.
Damn,
Asian carp.
I'd like to see some of that.
Dude, it's funny as hell, because you watch these guys, they're going with nets. Like, they just fire the boat up, and they'll sit there with nets.
And they're
Catching
just
them, because they're literally jumping into the fucking boat. But the thing you got to watch out for is,
Hey,
This
get one in the
dude's-
head, it's gonna hurt.
yeah, dude, they shoot one of the guys got rocketed to the face with a fucking 2.5 foot long fish. He's he's driving the boat, and all of a sudden you see the boat's like, and he's like, you got a black eye, you're going to the fucking hospital. What
Yeah,
happened?
well, they've also had guys that'll stand out there with baseball bats and just.
Fucking hit him away.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
God.
just for the pure sport of going out there and they'll
That's-
rev up the motor with the baseball bats, and fish start jumping up, and they just swing for the fences.
That's just fucking bad. Yeah, this fucking cockroach is quite ugly looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they took a cockroach from 3 Mile Island and a cockroach from Chernobyl and mated them.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, they're funky
Had a
looking.
baby.
Link it, goddammit.
Go to fucking.
Alright, what's it called? No, just tell me what it's called.
Just go to
I saw
Yahoo.
I saw the story on Yahoo.
Yeah, just go right to fucking Yahoo, and it's got all the shit there.
Yahoo.com.
I sent you guys a little link in the description, in the chat as well. About apparently the NSA has been listening into and reading messages on Xbox Live and stuff like that.
No,
And,
wonderful.
Even Microsoft apparently didn't know about it, and
I remember
a
hearing
report
about that.
came up somewhere that made it obvious, painfully obvious, and apparently Microsoft now are at war with them, basically saying you need to stop this. This is privacy and whatnot. Because there was at one point where people thought that Microsoft were helping the NSA, but that's not. I don't think that's true.
Well, you think about thanks to the Patriot Act, the NSA and all them, they're allowed to fucking listen to our conversations in the United States, like cell phones, fucking emails, text messages, all that shit.
I thought we were bad over here. The fact that we've allowed the government to put CCTV cameras everywhere. London is the most watched city in the world.
Dude, there's more fucking cameras per square foot in fucking London than there is anywhere else in the world.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. You can't do anything. If you ever have a car accident, don't ever think about trying to do a hit and run, run away. Because even if that guy doesn't catch you, they're catching you on a CCTV somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we were bad, but you guys actually have them. They come out and they say to you, dude, we're reading your emails, we're listening to your your phone calls, we're reading your text messages, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'd pull out a shotgun and just kill them all. Motherfucker, you did what?
Dude, look at this picture of fucking Jonah Hill. I'm gonna put it in the fucking. This is creepy. I didn't realize how big he got,
Oh yeah. He
like,
was,
or how big he was, and then
Yeah,
how.
like a fucking toothpick now.
Yeah, dude. Like it's creepy. Like certain people just don't look right, like skinny. Like
Oh,
it sounds fucked up.
yeah. I
Like,
just come
head
across
is
a
too
story. I just come across a story on Yahoo. Sonic in Belton, Missouri, put a sign up on their marquee asking the home team to scalp its opponents and feed them whiskey because it was a Chiefs and Redskins game.
Oh my god. So did you hear what some of the Seattle Seahawks fans fucking did
No.
for the 49ers game? They hired you know how they have the planes that have like the banners and shit trail behind it?
Yeah.
They hired whatever company or whatnot to fly the 12th man banner over Candlestick Park 15 minutes before the game during warm-ups and shit. I was like, are you kidding me? That was one hell of a game, by the way, I will say.
Yeah.
I expected it to be, I don't know, I expected, like, kind of like the Saints game. I thought that was going to be a close one, and it wasn't as close as I expected it, as it was. Now, I didn't expect the Browns to actually do that fucking good against the Patriots.
Yeah.
That was
pulled off.
That was absolutely hilarious. I'm not going to lie. And Gronkowski's out, dude. Out for the year. MRI freaking confirms that he blew his knee out.
Mm.
And they're thinking about...
insurance settlement.
what they're thinking about doing now is they might be going... You know how the NFL, they're not allowing the fucking helmet-to-helmet hits or the shoulder-to-helmet, They're actually probably going to put in, the next meetings that they're going to take out the low hits.
That's going to be like the thing that they're saying now about the porn industry. There's like the second person has been confirmed to have gotten AIDS through the porn industry, and now they're going to try to make it mandatory to wear condoms in all like scenes and stuff like that.
Isn't that over in England now that they're fucking mandatory doing that?
I don't know if it's over here because I don't watch too much British porn. I don't like the British accent.
I was going to say, that would really throw me off.
Yeah, I like my American porn. It's just sort of like...
Damn, dude, that fucking Cowboys game
You can't hear a
is...
British woman say cock. It sounds so weird.
Just
Like,
a
I
heads
hear a
up,
woman say cock.
the first quarter is just about over the Cowboys game. It's already 7-7.
Wow.
Damn.
Fuck me.
But anyway, bros, if I've got to get going because I'm going to get up early
I
tomorrow.
was going to say, you're probably going to be fucking tired as shit. You got to get up early and shit.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Have a good
Have a
show.
good one.
See you.
Thank you very
Take
much
care.
for stopping by, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There were some games yesterday that, I was very surprised about, like seeing the Bucks actually beat the Bills 27-6. That was not something I expected just because, dude, it sucks down here, man. I hate watching football down here. Like, up north, at least we had the Eagles, and you'd get the Giants games and shit like that. Down here, it's just Tampa. You don't get any, like, other affiliated games. So, like, when it ends up airing on fucking CBS, you get no game on Fox. And I'm like, come on. It's football Sunday. It was so bad that it fucking made me watch bowling.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was on ESPN watching bowling. I was that bored. I was like, this sucks. And yes, it was a good legal hit, but Gronk got destroyed by the way Zip Zappa. They're gonna start taking out because you think about it. These guys would say they'd rather have the concussion than have to worry about a season-ending injury to the knee. The amount of money that's gonna fucking cost any team now, because now that Gronk's fucking out, they're still paying him. It's a fucking work-related injury, so he's gonna get paid for it now. So that's money that, is just going to somebody that just got their leg fucking destroyed because they have to go for the fucking leg hits and shit.
Dog.
It
Don't mind.
fucking sucks, dude. And it sucks because what happened to football, dude? It's turning into such a pussy sport.
Yeah.
You can't hit high, then you're not going to be able to hit low. So it's like, pretty soon it's going to be like, oh, NFL, you know what that means? Fucking flag football.
Pretty much. That's what it's breaking down to.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. And they were talking, the baseball, dude, they're talking about, trying to implement the no collisions at home plate.
Yeah, I don't see that happen.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, dude, if they take that out, that's like taking fighting out of hockey.
Yeah, really.
Dude, they're
You know,
trying to do that. That's
I know, I know they've been trying to. And I'm like, Come on now, man. Really? Next thing you know, the UFC, it's going to be like, oh, nope, no submissions.
Yeah.
No knockouts. No, that's literally, like, if you think about it, like, that's what they're like, boxing, nope, sorry, there can't be any knockouts anymore. You have to use pillows for fucking, boxing gloves.
Yeah, they're going to put extra padding in the boxing gloves now.
Well, dude, you think about it, man. Those are 16-ounce gloves. Those things are... That gets heavy after a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember my old man, there was a fight amongst, neighborhood kids. And they're like, you know what? You want to fucking fight? Go ahead. Go in the backyard, throw on some 16-ounce boxing gloves, and then duke it out. I think, 4 punches in, the kids were like, holy crap. Because each hand's a pound. You're like,
Yeah.
Okay. After a few swings, they were like, holy shit, I'm done. Oh, man. So I've learned, it's official, I've officially learned to make sure that I'm recording at all times now when I'm playing Battlefield. I did get the shot, though, last night, though. I fucking knocked somebody out of the helicopter with a fucking, with a carbine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, to me, just, I don't know, man. I don't think that's as impressive as, taking them out with a sniper rifle.
Yeah. Of course, you ever watch,
No.
Large Pharma
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube? You ever watch some of his Battlefield videos?
Yeah.
Oh, God, those things are fucking hilarious.
Another one to watch is Chaboy HD.
Yeah.
Because that's all he does is Battlefield 4, and he's a fucking Scotsman too, and it's fucking hilarious because
Oh, yeah.
dude, oh my god, just some of the shit they've been doing. But he does a top 5, plays of the week and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, GameSprout is another one that they do. That they accept all the submissions. Because, dude, if I would have fucking nailed that shot, I would have fucking sent it right the fuck in.
Oh, hell yeah.
But they have the top 50 moments of Battlefield 3, which was nuts. People in an airplane hopping out, popping somebody with a sniper rifle, and landing, and hopping in the other plane as it's about to fucking fall.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Or one dude has a plane flying at him on the fuck was that? Damn it. What was that map? That big map on Conquest that everybody liked? Firestorm.
Oh, yeah, the big old desert.
Yeah, the dude's on the fucking mountain as a fucking F-16's coming in, and he fucking shoots him, kills him. As it's coming up, he just hops in it and flies right off with it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. Some of the shots some of these guys do, it's just absolutely, it blows my mind on where they would think of it. Because, I'm not thinking about that sometimes. I'm just trying to go for a kill.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, now I've been trying for some of those shots, sniping people out of helicopters, which is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, it makes it a lot... Oh, there's a cat.
Amazing.
Oh, hold up. Am I gonna miss this?
Mm-mm. Now that Cobra has the fucking... It's funny. She has to get her little, cameo appearance.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fuck that shit. I want the epic appearance.
Yeah, well, it's funny, though, because it was funny. Eddie was making the fucking comment the one time, she's like, when the laptop, or when the camera was angled, up.
Yeah. When she fucking...
Yeah, but I was using my laptop camera.
Yeah, she would jump up onto the fucking, onto the shelf. Now, it's like she just sits on his shoulder, on a perch, all right,
Yeah.
I've made my weekly appearance. Hi.
Yeah, she just lays on the back of the chair now.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
One of these times I'm going to make a fucking thing where it's going to be like, Monday Massacre with Backsmasher and Friends and Cobra Stank's cat. Or with a cameo appearance of Cobra Stank's cat. Some shit like that. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
oh my god, dude. Oh, fuck, man. I think we might end this early tonight.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Yep.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Well, you fuckers, I might as well just troll in the party chat.
Right.
Hold on. Now, Zip Zappity Zoom was saying, just saying, I don't have cable, so I stream games on my PC. Maybe you could consider it?
Could consider what?
Saying, okay, so I stream games on my PC, maybe you should consider it? Hold on. What the hell are you talking about, Zip Zappity Zoom?
I think he's talking about considering, streaming the games on your computer. Like, since you can't watch them on TV, go to your computer, maybe you can catch them online someplace.
Yeah, you know what? That is actually a good idea. I don't know what sites there are, though, like, to fucking find the games and shit.
Usually you can go to, like, NFL.com, maybe they'll stream it on there.
Yeah, I know, like, you have to get a membership to watch some of the fucking out-of-state games and shit like that.
Some of them will actually, like, Big Ten Network, when they stream college games. As long as you have one of their, preferred cable providers, you just log in with your ID from your cable provider.
All right.
You're logged into the website.
Yeah.
And you can bring the game up that way.
No shit. Dude,
Yeah.
I might have to fucking do that because it sucks because I enjoy watching certain games, nothing against, like, I hate watching the Bucks. It's like, well, going 0-8 this year was like, yay, why am I watching football? It's like baseball, dude. That's why I got the fucking extra innings package at one point because I just wanted to watch other games other than the Rays and the Marlins. I'm like, I'm stuck with the two shittiest teams in baseball. I'm like, please, ESPN, play something good tonight. I don't care who. But there's another affiliate that we get. It's a Chicago affiliate. So every now and then I get to catch, like, White Sox and fucking Cubs games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say they went through today and announced all the bowl games.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
Yeah, championship game, Auburn and Florida State.
Yep. I think Florida State's going to fucking take them out.
I think so, too. I'm rooting for Seminoles. And then Michigan State is actually going to be in the Rose Bowl against Stanford.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, and one of the big highlights, it's the 100th anniversary of the Rose Bowl this year.
Yeah, dude, that's
huge.
Well, you think about it. This year, it is a really big highlight for any of the bowl games because it's the last year of the BCS.
Yeah.
Next year it goes to playoff form, which I think they should do. I don't know, man. I think the division. What is it? The Division II football for college. Their playoff system seems to work a lot better.
Yeah.
Because what do they have? Like 16 teams that they go into a playoff form.
I think that's what it is.
16 or 8. Now what they're going to do is they're going to pick the top 4 teams to do a semifinals and the final. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, how I want to see how they're going to, do that. But I think it would be good to get, like, all your major bowl games like they normally do, which would be like 16 of them. Put 16 teams into a playoff type fucking thing, and then there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And each, like Tostitos could fucking sponsor one. Nokia can sponsor the other. Like, how they do, like the Outback Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and all that. And then have like the major, winner be like the Rose Bowl the one year, or just where it cycles through everything, so it's not just constantly like
Yeah. Kind of do March Madness, except with do it with games.
That would be, with less amount of teams, but I mean, that would be great to see them do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this whole fucking, like, I'm like, 4 teams, that's it? So if you get shafted out of that, and I'm still trying to figure out why Condoleezza Rice is on that committee.
Yeah.
What does she know about football? Somebody please tell me. Like, some of the people they have on, I'm like, really? I didn't know they were into football. Didn't know that they knew. Like, that's cool and all, but it just seems a little odd. So, like, what's next? You gonna have fucking Richard Simmons as a fucking judge, too?
Oh, God. Speaking of Richard Simmons, have you ever watched the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes.
Did you see the episode where he was on there?
Now, are we talking the newest one, or are we talking the older ones?
No, we're talking the ones that Drew Carey was on.
Okay, yes, I did.
Oh, my God. I never laughed so hard in my life.
Dude, what the fuck was I watching? It was a... God damn it, dude. I'm trying to think who the hell it was. There was... I think it was on Discovery Channel where... They were in Vegas, like... Or no. It was Only in America. Fucking... that's what it was. It was Only in America with Larry the Cable Guy. And he ran it, and he ended up going to one of Richard Simmons' fucking workouts, and it was absolutely fucking hilarious. because he still hasn't cut his hair, but he still has like, you know, the curly fucking Jew proof.
Yeah.
But like, it's receding now, so
Yeah.
like he still hasn't let go of the longer hair. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah.
he looks terrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. But all right, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna fucking wrap this shit up and hop on some fucking Battlefield.
Hell yeah.
I'll be there trolling.
So thank you for everybody that showed up. Goonie, fuck you. And everybody else, thank you very much. And if you didn't like it, well, eat a fat bag of dicks.